Around this time 1 year ago, I decided to start a new journey here on YouTube. Now, what I wanted to do was create a new global account, start as a beginner, like a lot of people who watch my videos, and sort of walk myself and them through the process along the way while recording it and having a great time. I was a channel with around 2,000 subs at that time, and needless to say, the idea was a success, right? I think that's sort of the best way to put it. Still my most popular video to this day, and without it, I probably would not have had the year on YouTube that I did have. Now, I'm not here to brag. I'm here to say thank you. This series has changed my life. YouTube is always something I've wanted to do, and this series has sort of taken and propelled the channel to levels that I did not think were possible. And so I just have to say right off the bat before we get into this video, thank you. I appreciate all of you who are coming out to see this as a premiere, who are watching this later, who watched any second of last series of season 1. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to do this again, but I want to do it in a different way, and I think we can do it even bigger, even better, and it's going to be a really fun time. So I hope you join me for this journey. Let's go ahead and get started with Zero to Hero Season 2. So before we move on to the creation of a new account, I just want to look over what we've done here on the original Zero to Hero account and ask you guys for a like goal. For this one, let's go for 150 likes. Let's see if we can hit that. I think for Zero to Hero Season 1 or for Season 2, we can definitely hit that. Just want to get that started out of the way. Let's go ahead and get moving. Now, when it comes to the power level and the rank, we reached rank 620 and amassed a power level of 614,000. We collected a lot of LRs, awakened most of them, some of them we did not. But you guys can see here we have a ton of the best characters in the game, and I think this is where things kind of derailed from a beginner learning process to like I have a lot of the best characters in the game with dupes, and it sort of loses that relatability. And that is why I think starting a season 2 of this will be very beneficial for all of us. So this is what we have, a very beautiful account here. It is still linked to a Facebook if we want to ever look back on it and use it again, so it still is safe. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on the new account. Okay, so we have reinstalled the app and we are here in a brand new setting for Dokkan. Now, what I need to hear from you guys in the comment section below as I'm doing this process here is we need to start with some rules. What I want to do in this series is change things up a little bit, as I have to do a captcha here, but I want to change things up to where we can avoid staying from having like a all rainbowed new LR team. I think this would make the series so much better if we kind of fought from the bottom a little bit and moved our way up. So the first rule that I was thinking about implementing is if we summon on a banner, once I pull the new character, I have to stop. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is where it is over, and that is where we sort of have to take a break, right? Like we have to kind of slow down a little bit right there and just cannot summon on the banner anymore. This will help us from collecting a lot of dupes and rainbowing a lot of LRs. Once we pull the character on the banner, the new featured character for like an anniversary or a global Dokkan celebration campaign, whatever you want to call it, that is where we have to stop summoning on the banners. I think this would make it for a much more fun perspective, and I want to make sure that we slow things down. I think the issue with the first Zero to Hero, and I still love that series, right? I have no regrets with the way that things went. I just think for season 2, we need to change things up. And so for season 2, what I want to do is just make sure that we do not have an all rainbowed, all LR, sort of what looks to be a whale team. I want to keep the relatability in there as well. So let me know in the comments, in the premiere chat, all of that fun stuff. What would you guys like to see? What type of rules? Now, I think that only using free-to-play units would not be that fun, and it feels very sort of carbon copy of what Jay Fanta does, and he is a huge inspiration for what this series was, so shout out to him. But I don't want to just use free-to-play characters, right? That's just not the way that I enjoy playing the game. I think that keeping characters within the realm of 55% will be a lot better, right? Now, that doesn't mean if I pull a dupe for another character, I can't put it in. But once I pull the new character, that's when I have to stop. So that's kind of just the intro bit here. You guys all understand how the tutorial works. And another thing that I really want to emphasize with this next season is ensuring that we stay on camera, right? Showing the process and making sure that we make videos out of the grind rather than just kind of playing things on the side while I'm doing other things. I'm making other videos. That way you guys can see it and you can take part and be a part of the whole journey along the way, rather than sort of the way I did some of the grind in season 1, where it was just a lot of off-camera quest grinding, doing easy yays, doing all this other stuff where you guys probably don't really want to see that, but I could use it as an opportunity to stream and hang out with you guys while I do the grind. So definitely lessons learned, right? This is all part about being human, growing, learning different things, and that's sort of part of it. So now we're starting to get through this tutorial here, and we are going to have a lot of fun with this. Let me get out of the basic tutorial, just so you guys don't have to sit and watch like the very basics of the game. I'm assuming you guys, if you were watching this, you've played the tutorial already. So I'll be back when it's time to really get into the account, and that's where we'll get started. Okay, so the battle tutorial is out of the way, and it looks like we are doing a summon here. So just want to make sure we get this on camera and all of that fun stuff. But something else that I need to mention, right? When we are going through this, we have to make sure that it goes slow, right? I feel like we already talked about that. But what we need to make sure that we also do, I lost my train of thought, but I got it back. What we need to do is ensure that it's not starting like directly on an anniversary, right? What we can do is have Kefla is the first SSR. Cool. One of the first things that we can do is start to prepare for the big global Dokkan campaign, right? I think that would be a nice milestone start, but right now there's not really any valuable banners in the game, right? I think that's going to make this way more fun where we don't get started and then we just have Beast Gohan, right? That was sort of the way the Zero to Hero went last time. Well, to be fair, we did have First Form Frieza. That is when we started, but it felt like pretty quickly we went into the anniversary, we rainbowed Beast Gohan, and I just feel like we went about things the wrong way, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I felt that we could have done a better job, and that's what this purpose of Season 2 is aiming to do. Now, I just want to make sure we get started here. Yeah, still all that tutorial stuff, all these fun things. You guys have all done this in the past, I'm sure, but there is a newer version of this than it used to be back in the day, right, where we used to have sort of the old tutorial where just it wasn't really like this. There wasn't the Saiyan Saga free-to-play team. That is going to be the big difference between this Zero to Hero and the last one, is we're going to be working on a different team, right? I think that will be the purpose of the second episode of this. Maybe we do that in this episode. We'll have to see how far we can go before. Maybe, yeah, we'll probably do that in this episode. That'll be the first purpose of this one, is getting the Saiyan Saga team done and ready to go, having our first team and all of that fun stuff. So still have to get through a lot of this. We'll be back when there is a notable moment, a little bit to go through still as well. Okay, so we have made it to the naming process, right? We're going to call this one Season 2. There we go. Welcome, everybody. I am so excited to get back into this series, man. It has been way too long before, I've been talking about it for a bit, and I know y'all are excited to see it. We get to see Kale and Cauliflo really quickly, right? The promotional video. This is the LR that's live at the time when I'm recording this. So you guys know we're not going to be chasing this character. This is a horrible value banner to be summoning on, so we're definitely going to be saving our stones in that regard, and I'm definitely pleased with that. So we're going to skip this promotional video, get to the main menu, and get started with the process of making our first team. Okay, so just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have received the rewards for completing the tutorial. That is pretty exciting, and you guys can see this is brand spanking new. Day 1, consecutive login, day 1. And we are ready to go. Goku, Gohan, Go 10 day. I'm not sure we get those, to be honest. But if we go in here and we select our rewards, what is the first thing we are going to be given? 74 Dragon Stones and some Red Stones. So what we will do is next episode, we will make those picks and we will kind of work from there. So 70 stones to get things started. Very, very nice. Now we have to start working on our panel missions and also get the account started. So what I like to do is one quick multi, and I think that the more useful character here, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do a multi on one of these Golden Week banners and potentially see if we get something, right? Because if we were to get somebody like Goku, he would be very valuable because he's an Earthbred Fighters leader. This guy, this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, would also be very good. Looking at this here, we also have Glorio, who would be very good. Dragon Fist Goku. My Junior would be great for World Tournament, but I think I'm going to go on the hit banner, and we are going to do one multi-summon here. Nothing crazy, just to get the account started. This is exactly what we did last time with this right here, and Go 10 and Trunks is a very good start. No Zeno, unfortunately, but hopefully this is a featured unit. We shall see with these summon animations. We did not get a Super Saiyan, like okay. Is this going to be a double screen crack? Probably. No? I don't know what this is going to be. This could be anything. this could be nothing. Yeah. Oh no, is it 3 unfeatured? Oh no. Maybe not. Automagetta. That's that's a hell of a start. No way. Okay, so we got Magetta and Kid Buu. Are you lost? Okay, so those are the first SSRs we have. No more. Just want to have some characters to get things started. Now, what we need to do is go over here and hit the complete the tutorial button and Z-awaken all of these characters. This is going to be a very essential step in getting started here. So now, what we want to do is go over here to the SSRs and start getting to work on our free-to-play Saiyan Saga characters, which the game has graciously allowed us to do enough to get started. So we want to use our gravity chambers here, train these guys up, and Z-awaken them, right? This is sort of the very new streamlined process that the game is giving us in order to speed this up. So we want to awaken Chaozu. They're already asking me if I've enjoyed it. I've been on the game for 30 seconds. Dokkan, please let me do this first. And we just need to do this process really quickly. So I will be right back when we Z-awaken all these characters. It will only take me a moment and we can get started. We can resume with the festivities. Okay, so didn't want to have to make you guys sit through all of that, but here we go. We can now Z-awaken all of the characters here from the Saiyan Saga portion. Now, what we need to do is level up their super attacks. So we're going to be accepting the rewards here. Thank you for the 5 Dragon Stones, and we can now play story events. Very, very nice. So next up, we need to go through and level up the super attack of all these characters to level 10. Thankfully, we have all of these here, and we want to go over to the UR and then put all of these in like this, max them out, and get all of these characters to super attack level 10. Very simple process. You guys have seen this before. You've seen it 1,000 times. So we just want to go in here and we want to filter that out and do this, and this is just going to make them super tech level 10, right? Don't have any extra training locations, and we're going to eventually have to do this anyway, so we should probably wait on getting them maxed out like that. But if we go over here and just continue to do this, we are going to be able to max out these characters here and have a good little foundation for the brand new fun Zero to Hero account. So boom, there we go. We got to get back to saying boom. We got to bring the boom, right? Like that is a huge part of this, right? We go boom, bam, do that, get them up to level 9 or super attack level 10. And we are looking good. How many left do we have here? We just need to do we get all of them? No, we need to grab Krillin. Krillin, I can't really say, I can't say Krillin in Japanese. I'm bad at it. So there we go. And I believe that's all of them, right? Did we get Gohan and Piccolo? If we go to training, 1, 2. Did we get Yamcha? Yeah, we did. What about Yamcha? We did. No, did we get Tien? No, we did not get Tien. So now we have all of the characters here and we are good to go. They're all to level 10. Now what we want to do is take them and put them over to Master Roshi's training. We want to build a team with them and bring them into the Roshi event, right? The daily Roshi event, the fun grind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have, oh, not Nappa. Who let Nappa on the team? So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go over to the panel missions. We are going to grab these right here. We're going to attempt this and go play this one time very quickly. We can play it on Z hard, doesn't matter, or hard, it doesn't really matter as long as we're getting the rewards for it. That is fine. So that looks real good. Liking what we're seeing so far. Yep, this is a good start. I can't believe the first SSR we got was Magetta, man. That's crazy. So this is also maybe the first Zero to Hero. No, because I think we did do some Zero to Hero during the anniversary. I was going to say, is this the first episode we've done with Dokkan 2? But no, I think we've done it before. So we are good on that. Now, let's go ahead and do all this. We got to get all these tutorials out of the way. It's going to take a little bit, but it will be worth it. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. So now this is going to help us with this section and we're moving, right? This is, I don't remember the last time I've done this as a beginner, right? Like just starting over from scratch and trying to do this all in one go. It's pretty cool, right? So there we go. Grab our links, get our character XP. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we are good to go with that section, right? We're already moving pretty good. We're about to get all of these characters to TUR. I believe that's the next step in here is Z-awaken them. I don't know if they're going to have us play anything. Oh, there we go. All right, rank 27 already off of one Roshi event clear. Nice. So that's going to give us some good missions as well. We'll accept all of that at the end of the video. So if we go to panel missions now, we've done all of this and we've taken out the beginner panel right there. Now we're going to move on to, well, let's see, the third stage of this process, and that is going to be, what do you got for me? Hidden potential. So unlock 4 of the hidden potential routes. Okay, so we need to activate 55% of Goku's hidden potential. This is very easy. You go over here. We're going to pick the You Are Goku, and then we're going to go over here, press the auto button, and then this is going to give us the dupes required to get all of this done. So we press that right here. We go back to the home screen, and then we go to the panel missions, and we accept this. And this is going to give us the required characters that we need to put the dupes in to rainbow all of the characters. So let me go ahead and do that process, because that's just going to, there's really no point in doing all that on camera. So let me just go ahead and rainbow all these characters, and we'll be right back. Okay, so they wanted me to just put the dupes in there, and that's going to be the next portion of the panel missions here. So if we go in here, we're going to grab these, and then this is going to give us the orbs required to rainbow all of the characters. So I'm sure that this next section is going to be talking about, you know, getting these characters ready to go. So if we go over here, we press OK, and it's going to tell us to activate 97%. So what this wants us to do is essentially just press the auto button here on all of these, which we will do, and we'll kind of cheat a little bit and do the hidden potential builds really quickly if we can. Basically what I'm going to be doing is going full additional and dodge on basically all of these characters. Not really damage dealers, so I'm not too concerned about crit really at all on these guys. So just keep that in mind. If you want to do them, if you are following along with the series and you want to start over yourself, you can do the same thing. But this is essentially just going to be the process that I'm going through here, where I'm going to hit the auto button and then just make the characters all additional and dodge. So I'll be right back after we do that. A lot of cutting here, but it's a lot of just repetitive stuff that I'm sure you don't want to watch in full. Okay, so there was lots of fun to be had, and the characters are rainbowed. Wow, already going back on my word and rainbowing characters. I'm just kidding. We got to do this. So now, what we want to do is go back to the panel missions and go over here and accept all the rewards. So we got some Dragon Stones and some medals to Dokkan Awaken our characters. So, like I said, we did work ahead a little bit. So if there's missions to do 100%, we've already got those done, right? It'll save us a little bit of time. So now what we want to do is Dokkan Awaken all 5 of the characters here, and then we need to do the steps of Extreme Z Awakening on Goku. So if we go over here, we attempt this right here, and we are going to Dokkan Awaken this Goku into an LR, and that is the first start of what we need to do. So Dokkan Awaken you, and then we just want to go down the list of Dokkan Awakening these. I feel like this is quick enough to the point where I don't need to cut. We could just do this really quickly. Just getting the characters to where they need to be, right? The free-to-play TURs are basically done now, right? Like, if we really wanted to, we could just go grind like some nonsense and get these guys up to level 120 without using items or anything like that, like training items, but that's definitely counterproductive. It's easier to just go through and actually do it. So now what we want to do is go over here and grab these. Now that we've done that, we want to go over here to the panel missions and accept all of these right here. And this is going to give us the ability to Dokkan Awaken or Extreme Z Awaken Goku, right? So what we want to do is go over here and actually get this done. So perform the 3 steps. So this is where we actually want to train Goku up. This actually might be a little bit difficult with the amount of items that we have. We'll see, because he does need to get to level 150. How many items of these do we have? We'll have enough. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be a little taxing on the trading items, but I think overall it'll be worth it when it's all said and done, just to get this done so we can move on to the next portion of Zero to Hero, right? Don't want to spend too much time on the boring stuff like training characters and stuff like that. But there we go. So now Goku is awakened and we are maxed out with level. So now we can Extreme Z Awaken him, and that is going to save us a little bit of time in getting him where he needs to be. And now he has a better passive, so we can go over to the panel missions, and now we just have to clear anything with the team, right? So we just need to do any Dokkan event. Is that what it's telling us here? Is that what it's asking? Yeah, so the quickest way to do this, I would imagine, is just go to the bottom and play one on normal. That's probably how I'd want to do this, because we don't really have any characters that we want to Dokkan Awaken anyway. So what we could do is just go over here, go to normal, refresh this. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be seeing a lot of that Gohan and Piccolo, I have a feeling. So that's what we'd want to do. Just clear an event with all of these characters on the team. And we got Gohan and Piccolo on turn 1. So that's going to be very helpful for saving us some time because that is the friend lead. And as you guys know, especially at the beginning portion of starting a Dokkan account, the friend lead is crucial, just to being able to get things done easier because these are, characters that are powered up very hard and they've got a whole lot of stuff going for them. It just makes life a lot easier for you. So that's going to be very important for us going into this. Now, what we want to do, this is just a quick 1-turn event. This is just going to save us some time getting this done quickly, and it's going to help us move on to the next portion of this sort of process for Zero to Hero. So now what we want to do is grab these, and we are looking good, right? We got everything that we need. Just going to get through this Dokkan event, and that's going to help us get to the next portion of the panel missions, and we should be good to go. So there we go. That's our first boss taken down. Got some link levels, got all of that fun stuff going. I am so fired up. You guys don't understand how excited I've been to do this. I'm just waiting for the perfect time. And I think right now, Dokkan has slowed down a little bit, and this is a nice time to kind of give you guys something else to watch. And I think that if you guys want to follow along, I think that would be super chill and super fun. So if you guys want to participate with me and let you know how it's going, please try it. I promise you it's a lot of fun to start knowing information, start with the knowledge of stuff that you have now. I think that that's a lot of fun. So, accept this right here. We got the 5 stones. We're getting access to all types of content, and now this is going to help us here. So, we have to go through and do a lot of fun stuff. So, what we got to do, these are just the beginner missions to this, right? Now that we have our free-to-play Saiyan Saga team started, these are just going to be general missions here. Don't need to get this all done at once because this is not going to give us any extra stuff for the team. So, what I'm going to do is make every character level 120 very quickly, and that is where we are going to stop for episode 1. I don't want to overload you guys with progress on the first episode. Just getting our first team started, I think, is a perfect stopping point. So again, it's very important, that you leave a like on this video, share it with your friends. Let me know the Zero to Hero guy is back and doing this again. It's super helpful for the channel. And also, let me know down below what type of rules you want me to implement. This is your series as much as it is mine, right? I have to upload the videos, but your guys' rules and ideas and thoughts I want to hear. I want to know what you guys want to see from this because I want to make it as entertaining for you as possible. So the rule I want to implement is I'm only allowed to pull 1 copy of a new character, and then I have to stop summoning on that banner entirely. But if you guys don't like that and want me to do something else, I'm completely okay with that, right? This is there's a lot of leeway here. We can kind of see it as we go, and that's really important, right? Communication is everything. So again, 150 likes on this video, and we will get to episode 2 right away. Big shout out to Mishmash for helping me edit this. His link will be in the description on Twitter. Very helpful guy, helped me edit the first series, and I'm very grateful for what he's provided with this series. So I hope you guys look forward to season 2 of Zero to Hero, and let me know down below what you thought of today's episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. I'm so amped up, boys. Let's go.